equality was written into the founding principles of the Scottish Parliament. It was designed to be modern, accessible, and open for all.
We in this place have a particular role. This must be a Parliament of Scotland's people. We must look beyond the walls of this place to the people of Scotland. But on behalf of the people of Scotland, thank you.
But the fine words and good intentions haven't led to equal representation. Women make up 51% of the population, but currently only hold 36% of the seats at Holyrood. And of the 645 members elected since 1999, there has never been a single woman of colour sitting at the Parliament.
And they say this as if that's because of systemic racism. They say this, the implication is that there's barriers and there's a glass ceiling, etc. You know, why is it that if there isn't 50% of the Parliament that are women, that somehow indicates inequality? It might appear equal on paper, but that does not necessarily mean that it's inequality in reality. But again, it's the constant push for non-whites now.
Talat Yaqub is a long-term campaigner for equality in politics.
We have never had any women of colour, and that is extraordinary. And I know a lot of people will say women of colour make up such a small proportion of the Scottish population.
Because they do. And I mean, in the 2001 census, I believe, Scotland was 98% white. So we've dropped down a few percentage points in the last 10 years. Well, since the census that came after that even. But to think of the Parliament having BAMES when it was first created, with the population being 98% white, it's almost inconceivable. It's ridiculous. But of course, according to these people, no, they should have been there. According to her, they should have been there. And she goes into the percentages and she goes into how it should represent.
But even if we were to look at that small proportion and look to have a parliament that was representative of the population, across the 5 parliamentary sessions we have had of the Scottish Parliament, there should have been at least 12 women of colour.
At least. At least. You see that? At least, you know. The more the merrier, but at least.
We have had none.
Aye, see.
It also puts a bit of a fire in my belly as well. It speaks volumes. If that is Parliament, whether we're looking at Westminster or Holyrood or Senate, whatever we look at the UK, any Parliament in any world, in any country, it should be a mirror image of the people it represents. You know, that should be like looking into a mirror. And yeah, that's a very white mirror.
Oh, it's a very white mirror. It's just ridiculous. This is Scotland. It's full of Scottish people, but they're complaining. Constantly complaining. We are told constantly to believe in individualism. We are told constantly not to see colour. We are told constantly not to see race. But yet these people do. These people cannot stand the fact that nobody looks like them in that Parliament. These people cannot stand the fact that majority of that Parliament, the overwhelming majority of that Parliament, are ethnic Scots. They can't stand it because they want to see themselves. And they get a platform to complain. And the implication is that there's systemic racial injustices and racism is rife, etc. Glass ceilings, barriers, etc. When is this going to end? When the fuck is this going to end?